Hello everyone and welcome to our Game Environment Team episode. So, hope you had a great week. If you didn't, we're gonna try to make it better as always. And today I'm going to do a very special video. Probably, I think it's gonna help you much more than any other video that will focus just on some current things, because today my viewers, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to create a very special video. What I'm talking about, we are going to create a money making guide how to make money on Ultimate Team, how to get those players that you want to get without actually having to pay your real hard-earned money. But unlike some previous tutorials that I did, today I'm going to actually show this like in-depth method. I'm gonna try to do it that it's really going to be all pretty transparent how the things looks. And yes, you can see we currently have 924 coins, which you might say, okay, that's not a lot. How can you be enough credible to show us that we can make money, or that you are the right person, you have the right video to show us how to do that? Well, you know, one thing is the current money, and the other thing is the first thing you want to do before you actually get into making money on just about any game or so, without actually working really for it, but sort of like trading it is. I'm gonna show you this main trading methods, and the first thing you want to do is get some money. So okay, we've got now 924, and that's really not a lot, but you know, this can be fixed pretty much. On the other side, it's nice that we have that amount, because that means really if we start from such amount, anyone can get to 924 coins or 900 coins or 1k. So this is really not a problem, I think. So we've got our transfers here. First I'm gonna check what we've got here. Okay, we got a couple of good players that we managed to get for fairly smaller price at couple of I think that there's been a week or so. So we are going to try to sell these players now. Let's see. We bought Asmir Begovic from Chelsea for 950. Okay, and let's see if we can sell him. Okay, we first what do? We place on the transfer list. We gotta mess with him like there. So there's the first thing, and then we've got Fellaini, and we do the same for him. So maybe I have a couple of players yet in the transfer list. I don't know, it says 10 items. So okay, we're gonna put this up for sale. We bought it, remember, bought for, okay, it's written down here. So you see, actually FIFA 16 will help you to trade. The first thing you gotta do is buy low, as we said in the last tutorial. So we've got 950 coins. We bought this player. So the first thing, we compare the price. That's the main thing. So you can see it goes for 1.2 to 1.3, 1.3 to 1.4k. So you means, okay, there's for less. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put up a price of 1.2k to 1. You know, it's really important that you bring down the buy now price to a reasonable amount, because otherwise no one, I know you might think, okay, it might happen that someone will misclick the button or something, and yeah, he's gonna like give me 10k for this player even though he's not worth it. You know, that's the chances of this happening are really slim. So yeah, you shouldn't really count on that unless you've got some friend that will be willing to do this for you, which is a nice thing to do, but still, you know, someone has to lose, and that would be him. So you don't want that either. Why would your friends lose, and why would you lose when you can all gain something? And you are gaining from this tutorial. So yes, we put the original price like that. You put the duration to 1 hour, and you know, it usually sells, because if you buy under under the normal price and sell for normal, you know, you still make profit and everything works pretty smoothly. So we're gonna put this up for a trade. Then the next one we do the same for this player. You know, it's not like okay, in this tutorial you showed me Barclays Premier League players, I should target these. No, it's really not like that. You can check any player, but I recommend go for gold players because they're pretty safe, unlike silver ones and bronze ones, when you can, okay, bronze ones maybe you'll be able to sell, but with silver ones I'm not really that sure. So yeah, we should just see. First we compare prices. You can see down here we bought for 850 and I hope we didn't lose money on this one, and we obviously didn't. You can see we got like, okay, 1000 to 1.5, okay, and there's even for less, but you will see things like this, but don't let that discourage you. Say, oh, he's got lower price so nobody's gonna buy mine. You see, this goes up in like 3 minutes, and after that this will not be on the market, you know, and then your things will get on the market. So okay, I'm not sure that we'll be able to sell this guy for that much, but I'm gonna put up 1000, and you know, it will take you some time to bring down the binary price, but believe me, it's really worth it because people are not gonna, as I already say, pay that much money. So we're just gonna do it like this, and you see this is 850 to maybe this. I think that's gonna be okay. You know, there's one thing that you should actually consider. I think EA takes some kind of a tax cut on every transaction, so I don't know what percent this actually is, but unless you have a really small margin, then this shouldn't really bother you. But you know, this is a couple of hundred of coins. If I can manage to sell this for 200, that will give me what, I don't know what percent the EA will bring to itself, but altogether let's say that's for 1.2k, that's 50 coins, and there's we've got 900 and then another 200 and 100. So yeah, that's 350 coins profit on this player. You know, imagine doing that like, I don't know, 10 to 20 times. So you can do this in really one big amount, and all of a sudden you got like 6k, which especially after January will allow you to buy some pretty cool thing. And you see, this player, these things might be bought, so we're just gonna relist this, and let's see, we've got now 1.1k, which means we can do this again. So you just simply go to transfer list, or no, to the transfer market, yeah, sorry, and you know what goes well, as said, gold players, when it comes to nationalities, the top 9 are really all you need basically, because these are the ones that will really bring some chemistry, because most of the good players are coming from this countries. We should really just be aware of that. That's one thing. The second thing is you shouldn't really experiment much with the leagues, because you know, like there are 5 leagues. You should actually go for BPL 1, BBVA, you know, the Spanish one, the Italian one, the German one, and pretty much maybe the French first one, but that's it. When it comes to chemistry, I think yes, you should experiment with this as well. I can really tell you, okay, this works if you convert this player to this, because you know, this might change at some point in time, but be just aware that, you know, you buy like a basic one and then you buy some upgrade, I don't know, that really isn't expensive, you add to it and then you sell it for quite a nice profit. So that's it. Consider only the gold, because that's what I told you, I think it's the best. The next thing we've got is consumables. Well, I don't know if you've seen that, but in this FIFA, the really big issue is stamina. So you know that your players are really gonna get very tired sooner or later if you're gonna play. Okay, I play with a lot of running. Maybe you have a bit slower gameplay, so this isn't happening to you, but you will experience the day fatigue pretty quickly. So the really necessary thing, if you want to have a complete squad, is to have these player trainings, and not only these, but what it is, contract that's always needed, and fitnesses. You know, it doesn't matter if it's gold or any fitness, because it works on any, but these are not expensive. But you know, if we can bid on one of those for I don't know, that's 150. I bid this at 150, and then I sell it for I don't know, 200. So, or maybe even more. I don't know. I've just bid it on this. So this is what really people are looking for, and what they going to buy, especially in the squad trainings, the really good ones. So this is one thing. You've got healings. You know, obviously foot, and these healings are really expensive, but you know, trade with these consumables, experiment with them. You know, as said, if we want to make some guide that is going to stand for a longer period of time, then actually I can only give you guidelines. I cannot give you exactly what you should do. That's up to you to figure out. So that's about it. Pay attention to contracts, fitnesses, and healing. Then yeah, that's it. And position changes, these are pretty common as well. You'll see a lot of trading with these. We are coming to the new one. This is club items. As I've said in my previous tutorial, the badges, kits, stadia. Okay, badges are working definitely. If you've got, I don't know, one real famous club like Barcelona or Real Madrid, these badges are selling, you know, like honey. I know, just figurative speech. It's very everyone is going for these. A lot of people are really fans of big clubs, and they will want to buy these. And the real cool thing about it is that you can, okay, let's just simply, I can show you one example. We're simply going like this. Okay, we've got what we've got here. Let's find some really big club, you know, one of the biggest. Okay, Barcelona. You see, this is now for 350, and then you just press X on the controller to find out the compare price. You see, arrows are just as much more, you see. So that's an example of a good thing. I will bid 400 on this, and this is worth it, and I can get much more. And you know, there's like buy now price of 3,000, and now you gotta say, okay, why is this like buy now price is like almost 10 times of the current bid? And you're gonna say, okay, this is because people will want this, and they will sacrifice money or coins, so they are not going to have to wait for this. So that's you know, if you are patient, that this is gonna work for you, because there are a lot of people that really don't care about all the coins in this. And this method works. I have to say, this really works. But if you want to keep in the positive in profit boundaries, then you basically only want to check for the best possible and really famous clubs, because these are selling good. The other ones, okay, let's see if this actually will work. If I can get this for 400, okay, for 400 coins, Barcelona badge. It's great. We've just got this badge, and means we can sell it for 800, maybe 900, at least, maybe even more. So that's a complete profit of 400 to 500 coins on a single card. I think that's great. You know, this is a really nice example. Just fly it in to show you how it's done. And we've got kits, works for the gold as well. Especially check for the best ones. You see, these are really expensive. And then we go to compare price. Can we buy for less? You know, you can trade with these kits if you can buy for really. You know, some people underestimate the prices, but okay, it seems like that's not the case in Bayern München's kit. So that's okay. This video is probably getting pretty long already. but that's, you know, just some overall thing what to do. You know, experiment with this trade. I've tried with the stadiums, but I think they don't work that well, because, you know, people don't really care about it, except it's really really fans that are all about one club will get even the stadium, but otherwise that's not that important. So I wouldn't experiment with this, but if you think it's worth it, you can try. I don't know. Then we've got the staff. Well, one thing about this, I have to admit I really don't know how much they actually bring. Okay, managers, it's good if you have, but you know, it's like you go to your friends and you say, you can see I've got the gold medal manager, I've got like Pellegrini or Mourinho or so, and I really haven't seen anywhere that this could assist or be good in the game. Maybe it is, I don't know, I'm not familiar with this. So we've got head coaches, especially with coaches, how can this be used? There probably is a way, but or not only for that, and I really haven't seen you are able to make some money with this. So let's just go through. You want the gold players from the top 9 regions with the top 5 leagues. This is one thing you want. Always check to buy for less and sell for more. The next are consumables, as said, player trainings, position changes, chemistry styles. I'd stay away from manager leagues because they really didn't prove that okay. And contracts are pretty okay because you know, it's something, it's material that is needed in the game, so this pretty much works. The next are club items. As said, stay away from the stadia. Of course, you can try for yourself, and you can even tell me down below in the comments how these other methods work. Okay, and tell how the methods I told you work. Then and really the ball to trade with the badges, with the kits, and these are the works. Then staff, has already said, it's not really something. So yeah, as you can see, that was really maybe a larger video, but it's more or less the complete guideline of what I do when I trade. And now we, as you can see, we've got this one. It's really an example of fine trading or fine knowledge in the transfer market. I wouldn't like to be you know, to show off too much, but I think that's really what we did great. We're gonna place this on transfer list, and you will see how the money flows. So, well, just check this. We go here, then we are going to list this one. So yeah, first we compare the prices with others. As you can see, this works pretty well. We can, let's not be too greedy, you know, because this is the normal price, which means that we buy underpriced. So if we buy for less and sell for normal, we make profit. If we buy for normal and sell for more, we make profit again. But the second option is actually much less likely to happen. So we really got luck with this, and with not only luck, because in this trading you need luck, knowledge, and all paired up together, and you can make a lot of money. So what we're gonna do is just put this up to, as I've seen, I'm gonna put 900. So we're making at least 500 coins, and then we're gonna put a buy price now of 1.5k, or yeah, this looks fine. Or maybe no, let's just put this 1000, put this 1.5. So in the best case, we are making 1.1k on a single card, which is exceptional. So yeah, let's just list this on transfer market, and I think this works pretty well. I hope that I helped you with this video. I know it's a bit long, but it's basically all there is to it, and all there is to this transfer market trading in just one video. You know, you won't have to check for every single video, because you know, we've got like 5 new methods here for you, or 10 new methods, or methods that are good for I don't know, October or April or March. No, this is something that's unique, that works for any basically not just for any month of this game, but it'll probably gonna work for next game as well, because they're not gonna change that much. So I hope they helped you with this. Please share this with others if you can, with your friends, with all the people you think might find this guide useful, because it really is unique on YouTube, because it offers you a lot more and it's adaptable to any situation. You start from really a small amount, which lets you build your money with through the time. So now I'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you like it, don't forget to hit that like button, because it means a lot, and it really shows that you appreciate the video, you appreciate the work that has been put into making this video and bringing you this video. That's about it. Let me know what you think about this video down below in the comments, and thank you and goodbye. Make a lot of money with it, have fun, and that's about it.